So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that, I guess, is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what, ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
Yo, what's up, my high value bros? What's up, kings? What's up, guys, man? What's good with it? Hey, before I jump to the video, man, y'all go ahead and smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and subscribe. Go ahead and give me that, man. Let's go ahead and run it up. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Hey, so let's jump right into this video, man. Y'all seen it. Dude got stood up and everything, and he's crying out. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. Well, first of all, he needs to understand that he don't understand female nature, number one. How can I tell? Is because he's asking women for advice. You never take dating advice from women, because why? They're just gonna use you. They're just gonna they're gonna give you the wrong advice. Like, what women say and what women do is totally, it's like a 180. You feel me? So he fucking up right there, and you can tell that he's probably like a middle-aged dude. He doesn't have a lot of perspicacity when it comes to women. He doesn't have a lot of experience with women, and this woman that stood him up was probably, you know, very beautiful or whatnot, or attractive to him, but it wasn't reciprocated. You know, so it's a lot of moving parts to it. But what he says in the video is that he was talking to this woman for like, you know, 2 weeks and all this and that, you know, every day on the phone, and that's way too much. Like, listen, guys, you got to be busy. You got to be on your purpose. You got to be like, you got to be so busy on your purpose, on your mission and focus, that you don't have time to be on the phone fucking every day, all day, talking to these women like that, man. You should only be using the phone to set dates. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a woman would try you though. She would try to get you on the phone and talk to her every day so she can pick your brain and not have to like physically, you know, get what you like. The more information that you give a woman up front, the more she can use against you to like disqualify you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be enigmatic with women. You have to be enigmatic. You gotta be fucking a mystery. Women love mystery. Women love the fact that they gotta try to figure you out. Women love the fact that they can't read you. You see what I'm saying? Because if you give everything up front and they figure out, there's no more mystery. There's no more mystique about you. You see what I'm saying? It's like now it's just a boring movie. Now it's a boring book or whatever. See, women love drama. They love ebbs and flows. They love peaks and valleys. When dealing with you, their emotions has to be triggered. But if you're just so transparent up front, and you know, your relationship focused, and you're trying to, and they sense that you're really trying to push up on them, a relationship and things like that, and that you really, really like them, and you just reveal your hand, like you got a deck of cards, right? And you show your hand, you lost the game, especially in poker. So like with women, you got to keep a poker face, bro. Like, the more stoic you are, the better. So I can tell that this dude, more than likely, was very transparent, very forthcoming with his affection to her and his adoration. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, when you pedestalize a woman, like, you know, you put her up on a pedestal above yourself, what you're communicating to her is that she's better than you. She's more valuable than you. Like, if you treat a woman like a celebrity, she's gonna treat you like a fan, and that's exactly what she did to this dude. I can tell just by the way he coming in that video, with all the adoration, with the flowers and things like that. I can tell the conversation was, very sycophantic. You're so beautiful. You're this. You're that. I can't wait to see you. And da 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 and da 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 da. And he's just like very, very fucking excited to go see her and shit like that. You can't be like that with women, man. Like, it's not masculine. See, female energy is about bonding. It's about nurturing. It's about building families. It's about, you know what I'm saying? Like women are natural followers, you know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. So when you start acting like that, it's not masculine. A masculine man is supposed to be conquering. A masculine man should be on his mission, on his focus, on his purpose. A masculine man should be out dominating shit, you know what I'm saying? A masculine man is busy. A masculine man is not going to pedestalize someone above himself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be somewhat selfish. You got to be somewhat... a masculine man is going to put himself first. That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody out here is going to hold you by the hand and lead you in life. Like, this life is 100% up to you. You know what I'm talking about? So if you're the kind of guy like this guy that obviously is just very forthcoming with his adoration, you can tell, and he's just too fucking nice. Like women, they literally don't like nice guys. You know why? Because nice guys are easy to control. They're easy to manipulate. They're not fun. They're not fucking stimulating to a woman's mind, especially an attractive woman. You see what I'm saying? They get loads and loads and loads of attention. So he probably just giving her all type of like compliments and platitudes and things like that, and stroking her ego and blowing her head up, just like the other 99.9% of niggas that's probably in her DMs, on her social media, this and that, from day to day. Like, women, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're used to, with sycophantic, lame, weak kind of guys. Now, you may say, but damn, Ace, you know what I'm saying? You coming off kind of like strong with it. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're sycophantic, if you put women on a pedestal above yourself, if you forthcoming with your adoration, if you pressing for a relationship and this and that makes you lame. That makes you weak. If you're over nice to a woman who haven't even deserved it yet, I'm not saying don't be kind, don't be chivalrous to women. Yeah, you should. But what I'm saying is, if you're just like overly nice and overly agreeable, overly excited to want to connect and link up with her, just fucking putting her on this this pedestal above yourself, giving her all this fucking value, and she hasn't done nothing. She hasn't reciprocated none of this energy. I bet he was doing all the calling. I bet he was doing all the pursuing, all the texting. Well, yeah, all the texting, all the calling, all the initiating the contact. I bet he was the one that was doing it. And I bet at the end of those conversations and text messages, she ended it first, and he didn't end the conversation first. You see what I'm saying? It's like he just gave this woman all of her fucking value. And you know what? He didn't allow this woman to respect this time. You should be using the phone to be setting dates. You should be on the phone with a woman every day for 2 weeks. You meet a woman, you set a date, you know what I'm saying? You should be setting that date within the next 2 to 3 days of meeting her. So that's telling me you wasting too much time on the phone talking to this lady and getting too familiar. So again, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't see any fucking value in this dude. She already figured him out. She already knew that he was too nice. She already figured out that he was just a simp or whatnot. And this is why she stood him up. So she was just using this guy for free fucking attention. And that's what she got. If you use the phone to set a date, hey, how you doing? What's up? Let's exchange numbers. You hit her up, hey, it's me, da-da-da. Let's go ahead and link up this date tomorrow at this place. It's very fucking simple. And you do that. If she likes you, she's going to show up. Because listen, when a woman likes you, she ain't going to play no games with you, bro. She is not going to play no games with you. She's going to make herself available. And it's going to be easy. This is how you know if a woman likes you. She's going to make herself available. It's going to be easy. She's going to reply back. She's going to reciprocate the energy, bro. I keep telling you niggas, the name of the game is reciprocity. Reciprocity. If you pursue a woman and she makes herself available and she's responsive, that's what pursuit is. But if you start calling, texting, this and that, and she not responding, she not returning phone calls, and she ghosting you and all this type of shit, now you chasing. She don't like you, bro. The easiest way to know if a woman likes you is she makes herself fucking available. Okay? There won't be any questions about it. You ask her out, you invite her out, actually, she makes herself available. And it ain't gotta be nowhere crazy. I told you, keep your dates low. You don't want to invest in a woman that you don't know is into you. You see what I'm saying? You save the dinner dates and dining and all that for your girlfriend, your wife, and your lover and all that. Not for a woman that you just met. You see what I'm saying? With women you just meet, hey, it's a walk in the park, it's a coffee date, it's a gym date, some shit like that. Or invite them straight over. You can invite them straight over, make dinner together, watch a movie and all that. You know what I'm saying? If she's into you, if she likes you, she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, guys. Like, yo, so yeah, you should be using the phone to be setting dates. So I could tell that he set the date, you know what I'm saying, got all these flowers and shit or whatnot, and the woman don't even respect the dude. She done already figured him out. There was no mystique, so she just stood the guy up. She can tell that he's very nice and sycophantic. He needs to work on himself too. He needs to work on his masculinity. Why? How do I know? Well, listen to his voice. He's very soft-spoken, things like that. And you might say, well, Ace, man, he can't do nothing about his voice. Well, yes, actually you can. Like, look at Mike Tyson. Young Mike Tyson had a young, squeaky-ass voice. But if you look at Mike Tyson's, you know what I'm saying, physique, if you look at the way he acted and his demeanor, Mike Tyson, even with the soft voice, you know what I'm saying, he was a very masculine man. Exactly. So this dude got a soft-ass voice, but he's got that effeminate female energy about him. So right straight out the gate, this woman already knows that he's feminine. She just took advantage of his attention and things like that and just stood buddy up. So he needs to work on his masculinity. He was probably raised by a single mother, and you know, he looks to be like late 30s, early 40s, whatever, or whatnot. So he's probably raised by a single mother. And you know, basically what happens with boys, they grow up without a father figure, whether it's your father, stepdad, or uncle, or something like that. But he probably grew up without a woman, without a father, and you know, and was susceptible to what he sees on TV with Disney and this and that, and being all sycophantic. And then growing up with his mom, she probably gave him bad dating advice. Be nice to her and buy her flowers, invite her out, treat her like a queen. And no, none of that. Women don't like none of that shit. Let me tell you what women like. They like masculine men. They like men who are used to being around beautiful women. And men who are used to being around beautiful women, we don't act like that, bro. We don't act like they're the star. We act like we're the star. Because we're valuable. We're the ones that have to see. Men, it's incumbent upon us to create value in our lives. We have to go to school and get skill sets and degrees and licenses and certifications and this and that, and you know, and start a business, or you know, move up the corporate ladder and this and that or whatever. Like, we have to create our value. You see what I'm saying? Women are born with value. All you gotta do is show up and be fucking pretty or whatnot. That's why they only got maybe, 10, 12 years at the peak of their beauty, fertility, and youth to get married or something like that with a dude. You know what I'm saying? The younger, the more beautiful and more fertile a woman is, the more her value. With us as guys, we have to build our value. So outside of being a celebrity, let's say an actor, athlete, singer, rapper, whatever, we got to build value through, you know what I'm saying? You got to become powerful. You got to become powerful in every fucking way, spiritually, physically, financially, mentally, you know what I'm saying, fashion-wise, all that. You got to get all your shit together. You got to create this power as you grow, this dominance as you grow. You have to be valuable. You see what I'm saying? And so when you're valuable, you have more access to women. But clearly this dude has to work on himself. He's not powerful. His voice isn't powerful. His demeanor isn't powerful. He's crying out to the internet to women. That ain't powerful. Like, he's screaming weak. He's screaming sycophantic. He's screaming simp. He's screaming lame. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not going to work. So he needs to immerse himself in my book. He needs to immerse himself in my type of material. He needs to hang around men. He needs to go to the fucking gym. He needs to learn how to dress. He needs to get into shape. He needs to start putting himself first. He needs to do a lot of fucking things. This guy is, he looks to be middle-aged, but he's still got time to turn this shit around. You know what I'm saying? And so what's the moral of the story? Get your shit together, put yourself first. Always be working on yourself, always be trying to self-improve, self-aggrandize, becoming your best version. Realize that you're valuable, realize that you're the prize, realize that men and women both need each other, that we're both valuable. Stop giving your value away, to women out the gate. Understand that when two people come together, you're both coming to give something. You see what I'm saying? You're both coming to give something. Men, we provide, we protect. Women, they nurture. They're very nurturing. They're very supportive. They're very fun to be around, submissive, things like that. Women are your support system. Women were their protection system. It's an exchange of things. We both have to be assets to each other, not fucking liabilities. You understand what I'm saying? We're both fucking valuable. The problem is today is that a lot of guys don't understand their value. You don't understand your value. You don't think that you're valuable. And you probably don't think that you're valuable because you haven't been creating value. You don't lead with your pockets. You don't do that. You deal with women who only like you for you. If she don't like you, she ain't into you, then don't fucking deal with her. Walk away. Stop fucking with women that don't like you. Stop chasing women that don't like you, bro. Like, it's easy. If she likes you, she'll make it easy. If she likes you, you'll be sleeping with her within the first, second, or third date. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Now, usually their slut alarm goes on, so, you can still sleep with them on the first date. It happens, It happens to me all the time. Well, I wouldn't say all the time, but many times. But, most of the time, by that second, third date, you get some type of sexual activity. You know what I'm saying? Women make themselves available to men that they like. Women opens up to receive men that they perceive as valuable, they perceive as masculine, they perceive as successful, they perceive as great, that they perceive as powerful, that they perceive as pre-selected by other women. If a woman can see that you can attract other women and that other women like you, that's powerful. It's called pre-selection. You feel me? Like, women are attracted to these type of men. So, I can go on with this shit, man. I done gave you the recipe. I done gave you the blueprint, the cheat code, all that. That's why I'm making fewer and fewer videos, but I'm still jump on here when I see something significant like this. But the blueprint is easy, bro. I just gave it to you. Look for reciprocity. Put yourself first. Always be powerful. Always be successful. Always be working on yourself. I'm out this bitch. Hey, y'all grab the book, man. How to Be a High Value Man. The Blueprint to Success of Women. It's available in ebook. It's available in paperback. Well, not paperback, but audio book. You know what I'm saying? Just go to Amazon, type it in, you'll get it. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Like my shit, share my shit, subscribe to my shit, and comment on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see you guys next video, man. Fuck with your boy. Love and peace. Yo. Okay, so let me share some light on the subjects too, right? I'm going to give you 2 examples, okay, of how being high value is very, very important. Like, if a woman doesn't respect you, she can't love you, she's not going to be submissive to you, she's not going to open up to receive you, or none of that, you know what I'm saying? You got to cut her off, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, so let me give you an example. I was on a date a while back, about a month ago, maybe a little longer, but anyway, met this chick out, you know what I'm saying? I invited her out for drinks, and I told her that, right? So I meet up with her, or whatever, and this chick showed up late. You know what I'm talking about? So here's the thing. So when you set a date and a time and a location, you send her the location, and probably 2 hours ahead of time, you know what I'm saying, you can say things like, wear something cute or whatever, I'll see you here, or whatever, right? And then she'll usually respond back, okay, great, see you then, blah, blah, blah. So the time comes, and you know what I'm saying, I don't call, I don't confirm, or none of that. Because if you call and try to confirm a date, what you're communicating to this chick is that you're used to getting fucking blowed off or whatever. So you done already sent the time and location or whatnot. The day comes, and if the day comes, and if she don't, contact you within an hour or 2 hours at that time, like, hey, are we still on? That type of thing, she's not interested. So that's my test number 1. I don't confirm dates. I set the time, I get a location. I don't fucking call or none of that. I just go to show up. You know what I'm saying? So, but she did hit me up within that hour, talking about some, Are we still on? I'm like, yeah, I'll see you there. So boom. So now it's 8 o'clock, right? So I text her parking. So that's telling her like I'm here at this motherfucker and I'm parking. This chick proceeds to text me talking about some okay, I'm about 15 minutes out. So right now, I already know what type of chick she is. You know what I'm saying? So when you give a woman a location, a time, they don't if they don't value you, they're not gonna show up on time. Like if this were a job interview, if you were a fucking celebrity like Drake or somebody or some shit like that, they gonna be on time. If it's concert tickets and all, they gonna be on time. Like if they prioritize some shit, they're not gonna be late. So this is she already telling me that I'm not a priority. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna see if she's more than 15 minutes late, I'm out this bitch, right? Or I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy myself and meet somebody else while I'm there. Like I don't care. Like me having a good time is not predicated on the date or the woman that shows up. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, I put parking, I walk, and I'm like, let me just sit down for a minute. And then I sit down for maybe like 5 minutes. So she texted me like, oh, I'm about 5 minutes out, or I'm parking, shit like that. So once she typed that she was parking, which is about 12 minutes after, I said, all right, well, let me go ahead and get up and walk over to the location so that we get a table or whatever. So I'm on the way to get the table, and I see her, she sees me, we give each other a hug, and I see that she wasn't smiling or none of that, and she didn't give me a compliment, I didn't give her a compliment or none of that, you know what I'm saying? But she checking me out, because I'm swagged the fuck out. And I could see her looking me up and down with a little smirk, but she didn't want to vocalize it. So I didn't tell her shit about how she looked, you know what I'm saying? So boom, out the gate, we're already like playing this fucking game of chess. So anyway, I proceed to go ahead and get us a table. And she trying to change the location of the table. I'm like, no, we're gonna sit out here. We're gonna sit out here on the fucking patio, because this is where I wanna sit. So we sit out, we start talking and chopping it up or whatever. And come to find out, right? As the date goes on, the waitress comes out with the menu. I says, okay, I have this, and what are you gonna be drinking, right? And she says, okay, I like to have this drink or whatever. So I ordered an old fashioned. She ordered some, tequila type shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. Drinks that girls order, some Moscato type shit, whatever. So the waitress comes out with the drinks, and then she was like, are you guys good? You want anything else? And so this chick goes to say, yeah, I want to go ahead and order dinner. I says, hey, I invited you out for drinks, not dinner. You know what I'm saying? And so she proceeds to order fucking dinner. You know what I mean? But in her mind, she doesn't know that I'm not paying for dinner, because I already told you up front that this is not a dinner date. We're just meeting out for drinks. So I'm looking at her, right? She orders this dinner, and I'm saying to myself, well, she must be finna pay for it, and I ain't finna pay for this motherfucker. I'll buy her drinks, but I ain't finna pay for her dinner or whatnot, right? So she goes and orders dinner. So anyway, I just ordered some appetizers, like some finger foods or whatever. So out comes my appetizer. She get her dinner. We chop it up, this and that. And I'm seeing that she's just trying to, hold her ground in terms of trying to be, in charge of this date, trying to have the more power or leverage in this date. So I'm not trying to impress her or none of that. I'm not trying to brag and tell her about who I am or this and that. Like I'm literally just eating, you know what I'm saying? And quiet and stoic. Like I'm not talking. I can see that she looking at me to break the ice with some conversation. And I didn't fucking do it. So she looking at me, and I just look at her, and she was like, are you always this serious? I'm like, yeah, what you mean? Like, I'm cooling. Like, I'm just having a good time. I'm just chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? So she proceeds to eat her food, and she gets up and goes to the bathroom, right? So she goes to the bathroom, and I have when she goes to the bathroom, the waitress, she comes back out, and she asked me about the tab and this and that. I says, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cover the drinks for both of us. I'm gonna cover my appetizers, but her dinner, no, I'm good. And you know what, bro? Like even before she went to the bathroom, right? She tried to order. She actually ordered some kind of dessert or some shit, right? So she's in the bathroom, and I'm saying to myself, okay, when she come out the bathroom, she finna be fucking surprised. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting for this drama to unfold. So I already took care of my tab, you know what I'm saying, the drinks and my appetizers with the waitress. So when this chick comes back out, some 10 to 15 minutes later, mind you, right? So I'm good, man. I'm just sipping because it was like 3-for-1 drinks or whatever with this spot that I go to where I'm at. So I'm putting down the second drink or whatever. I done finished my appetizer, and she finally comes back out, and I can see the look on her face, right? So when she sat down, I told her, I says, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to get ready to leave. And, you know, I already took care of the drinks and the appetizers, but, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the bill is on you because, you know, I already told you that this was a dinner date. Not a dinner date, but a drinks, you know what I'm saying? And she goes, really? I'm like, yeah, like really? I said, and not only that, you was in the bathroom for some 15 minutes or whatever. I thought you left or whatnot. And so she goes, oh, well, I might as well just leave. I said, yeah, I mean, it's on you. That's how you feel. It's cool. But you still got to get this tab. You know, tab, bro, she was so upset. And she was trying to play it off, oh, it's no pressure. It's cool, whatever. And she walked the fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Walk the fuck off then. You know what I'm saying? So she left. And I'm sitting here chilling, and guess what? Now, the waitress, she was already feeling nigga. So she shot me her number. She was like, man, that girl wasn't nothing. She was low. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, bro, she was like 5'11", model type, real sexy, beautiful type chick, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck because I date beautiful women all the time. You know what I'm saying? So case in point is, even me, I be having bad experiences on dates. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this shit ain't always peaches and cream. And I'm just telling you that, you know, you got to be man enough to step up to the plate and put your motherfucking foot down, or you're going to be taken advantage of. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I muted the chick, I restricted the chick, and she still be watching my stories and shit like that. And I even unfriended the chick. You know what I'm saying? Just like she unfriended me. So, that's just the moral of the story, bro. It's easy to be, like, nonchalant with chicks you ain't really into, that you don't like. But you get tested when you really, like, with a dime or a 10 or whatnot, you can still do the same thing. Like, you just got to get used to walking away from females and not let them dominate you. See, she thought I was another sucker. She thought that she could get. See, women test you. What they try to do is, if you're not a sycophantic dude, they try to break you down and try to make you become a simp like the rest of the dudes. You got to stand your motherfucking ground, because guess what? On to the next. You feel me? You only want to deal with women that value you, bro, that reciprocate you. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, so date number 2, another date. You know what I'm talking about? So same type scenario. I invited her out for drinks. I took her to this spot, smoked some cigars and shit like that or whatever, right? So I told her time. Now this shit coming late. See, the more, like, if a woman's at 8, 9, and 10, they head all blown up, they used to, you know, simps and lames and cuts and all that, or whatever, they don't respect your motherfucking time. So when this shit came in 15 minutes late, you know what I'm saying? When she sat down, one of the first things I told her, I said, hey, you know, if we're gonna be moving forward with any of this, you gotta respect my time. You know what I'm saying? I said 8 o'clock, it's like 8:15, 8:20. You know what I'm saying? This is highly disrespectful. I said, so, you know, I don't appreciate that. I said, you know, so what are you gonna do to make this right? She goes, oh, you know what? My apology, my bad, because, you know what I'm saying, the traffic. I says, yeah, you know, there's traffic and all that, but I still got here on time. You gotta respect my time moving forward. If this gonna work at all, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? From there, she apologized about being late, and from there, any other time we got together was on time. Sometimes even a couple of minutes early, and then rolling out the red carpet. I'm talking about, well, I don't want to put the business out there, but I'm talking about being totally cooperative and submissive and doing extra things, treat me king status, respecting me, you know what I'm saying, intimacy, sex, all that, you feel me? Like, you show a woman that you mean business and you mean what you say, bro, they're going to respect you. You got to have respect first, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just out here preaching. Like, I live this shit. I do this shit for real. And I don't be sharing my personal experiences too much because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a private guy and I want to respect the privacy of the women that I deal with. But I just want you to know, man, it's some bullshit out here, bro. You just got to put your foot down. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's already damn near half an hour. But that's it, man. I'm out this bitch. Much love. Peace.